In a courtroom bright and bold, Andy marks the stories he told. With a finger pointed high, he's the ace, the reason why. Through objections loud and clear, truth and justice always here. From the witness stand to the judge's chair, and he's ready beyond compare. Andy Marks and Phoenix Wright fight for truth with all his might. Mean of spirit and mind up by his side. Together they'll turn the tide. He's defending the accused, while baby Gumshoe is confused. Solve the case, bring the truth to light with Andy Marks and Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright.
Let's get started. Take a sip of my agua. So we have the rest of day 2 to investigate, and I believe there's probably going to be we have a day 3 for trial as well. So hopefully day 2 isn't too long. Nick? What is it? I've got a confession to make. I'm terrible at figuring out magic tricks. Magic tricks? Yep, magic tricks are by their very definition tricks, right? But I can never figure out the tricks when I see them. That's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so that you can't guess the trick. But the trick Pearly showed me was incredible. Pearls did a magic trick? What kind of trick was it? Let's see. It looks like she pulled the end of her thumb. Excuse me. It looked like she pulled the end of her thumb right off. First, she put her thumb next to her left hand, and then it just separated. She can move it up and down and everything. It was incredible. Really? Was it kind of like this? Oh, I don't know how to do it. What? How? Wow, how'd you do that? Nick, you're really like a real magician. See, this is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm no good at it. Especially hard tricks, like flying away from the scene of a murder. You'll take all the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out. Nick, you've been watering the plant every day, right? I've been thinking about watering it too. Maya, we don't want to drown poor Charlie. But he'd get bigger. Does she want the office to look like a tropical rainforest or something? There's a giant building just outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. Lately, they've been holding huge events at the Gatewater. It seems like they've really become a top-class hotel. I wonder if that bellboy would remember us. Poster of the newest member of the Steel Samurai universe. You know about the new Steel Samurai movie they're making, don't you, Nick? Yeah, I heard that they're making a movie starting a new cast. It's already out. Critics say time to commit. Harakiri. If you miss this action epic. You don't say. You know, I bet the star will win this year's Hero of Heroes Grand Prix. Uh-huh. Alrighty, I'll go see the movie. Yay! Let's go and wrap this case up so we can see it. My desk. Since I don't have time to sit, it's unusually clean. It's covered with dust. Maybe you should use your desk every now and again. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable role. Formidable role. They mock me. Hey, I'm reading that one. You know I'm studying the law now, right? I put that bookmark on the page I was reading. Don't you dare move it. What? You're reading? These? A bookmark. Huh. You mean this thing? It was only on the second page. Well, you have to start somewhere, right? You do realize that you have 1,000 pages to go, right? Maybe you really should sell all these books, Nick. Alright. You wanna know something, Nick? I love to put pepper on hamburgers, but I also like to put pepper on peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. You think I'm weird? You don't seem to be in a very good mood today. Of course I'm not. I have to fight a criminal who has discovered the ability to fly. Yeah, I guess that would put me in a bad mood as well. 20 pounds, huh? That's pretty heavy. Especially since the only thing inside of it was a small bottle of pepper. The more you think about it, the more it starts to make your head hurt. But compared to tomorrow, this will all be a happy memory. Tomorrow? Don't get ahead of yourself, Maya. Let's concentrate on today. Can you believe this cost 3 months of pay? 3 months! Trillo doesn't skimp when it comes to Regina. He's really in love. It looks like a real glass stone. Its brilliance is amazing. I bet Money would love to get his hands on this again. I'll have to get this back to Trillo sometime. Okay, I think we've... Show our badge. Well, your badge is still shining. Barely. It may be showing a bit of wear, but I try to take good care of this thing. You sure do love to show that thing off, huh, don't you, Nick? Who knows how many times you've shown it to me? She's right. I whip it out at the drop of a hat. That's insane. Gotta love stick drifts. Alright. Let's move. Let's talk to Max first. Sweater isn't as cool as I would like. This song kind of slaps. Oh, my sweeties! You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place? We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there. A little while ago, some people from a local TV station came by. And since I'm a famed magician, they said, let's make you your very own TV special. Really? What kind of TV special? Maximilian Galactica, the Great Prison Escape. It'd be aired live. Hey, that sounds like it would be an awesome special. But if I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real. Well, it would surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law. That's what I was thinking. But the production staff is already working on the show. If you don't get me out of here quick, I'll have no choice but to stage a real prison break. You sure seem awfully calm about that possibility. I'd have no choice. It'd be a contractual obligation. That's show business. The night of the crime, you didn't happen to fly off into the sky, did you? Here's how everything went down, sweetie. At the time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off into the sky is not something that I could just do at will. I don't care what the Stoogie Clown says. It wasn't me. Max, do you mind teaching me the trick behind flying? You'll have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians, is that I keep my mouth shut. I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think. That's what she said. No, that's not what she said. I was thinking about this in court today. I've got a favor to ask you. Anything for you, sweetie. Be friends with the other performers in the circus. Fabulous! A great joke. Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like them? But I've won on the world stage. I won the International Grand Prix. International Grand Prix. Performers should always look to perform on the world stage. But the performers at this circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. That is something that I simply cannot tolerate. Ambition, huh? Something about what Mac just said rings true to my ears. We did talk about the Grand Prix before. Oh my! My sweeties want to hear about the Grand Prix, don't they? To be honest though, I've told this story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring. We're sorry to make you tell it again. You must not have heard me. I'm really sick of telling this story. But what can you do? I'm Maximilian Galactica. I suppose I could tell it again. Voila! Here, take a look at this. I just happen to have a picture from the Grand Prix with me. See if there's anything I recognize. Okay. Okay, and then nothing out of the ordinary. Just look at that fabulous stage! This is the first stage I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. The crowd erupted into applause. At that time, I thought to myself that I could die right then and die a happy man. I'll never forget how I felt that night. The emotions, the acclaim. Wow. By the way, I think everyone who's a performer should get to experience that feeling. I just wish I could explain that to the other people in the circus. That's incredible, Max. I want a trophy too. Hey Nick, how about you buy me a trophy? That's not how you earn a trophy, Maya. My sweeties, you can have this picture of my triumph. Just make sure you show it to all the other members of the circus. Look and learn. That's what you should tell them. Learn how to get thrown into jail? Okay. Does he know anything about this pepper? Okay, does he know anything about the fucking evidence? Not even gonna comment on the ring? Max, how could you? How could you hit poor Ben over the head with this? I've been thinking about that lately. But he did call me a no-good talentless hack of a fast food magician. You mean Trillo said that? Not Ben, right? There's no Trillo or Ben. There's only Benjamin Woodman. I guess you're right. Maximilian Galactica. No matter when you see me, you get shivers, don't you? The silk hat, the cloak, the white roses on my chest. They're my symbols. You know I had to cut the number of symbols to 3. Really? You had to fight quite a few to begin with then, huh? Oh, we already talked about this. Okay. I think we're good to kind of move on. Let's go to the circus again. You hear that? It sounds like 2 people arguing. Alright, let's do it. Are you ready? Yes, wait. Quit your whining. Let's just give this a shot, alright? Already. Alright, let's go. Row, row, row your boat. Row, row, row your boat. What are you doing? Gently down the stream. Come on, you know that. I'm trying my best, but Frello, this just isn't gonna work. Do you enjoy saying dumb things? You're gonna have to be on your own today. You're gonna have to be on your own someday. If you can't handle something as simple as this, what are you gonna do then? Hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trillo. What are you doing here? Can't you see we're on a secret crash training course? I'm sorry. Secret crash training? Whoa. Yes, Trillo wouldn't give up until I said we'd try out his idea for a new routine. So, we were trying to sing in a round for our new ventriloquism act. In a round? You really could do that? That's incredible. See? Even they're surprised by the ideal. I told ya! They're not the only ones. You even surprised me with your idea. Once you've got a grip on the basics, then it's just a matter of practice. You think so? Oh, almost forgot. I wanted to give you this back to you. Ah, there it is. Now that I got this ring, it's time to take one more shot at Regina. Hey, what up, G-Man? How you doing? Hey there, chap. How you doing there? How you liking this case? First playthrough I see. This is my first playthrough of this. It's okay. Not a fan of the multiple grown men vying for a 16-year-old bit. But other than that, it's fine. It's not anything extravagant, but it's fine. It's not as good as the second case. It's probably the worst case in this game so far. But we'll see how it goes. Maybe it'll pull itself together. I know that you already testified in court today. You want to talk about what we saw, right? Yes. Well, at first, we thought it was the old man. Just looking at his walk and how he acted, right, Ben? Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, you see, what you just described... What are you talking about? But then we said hello and didn't even get a reply. Is the reason this case is almost unanimously claimed as the worst in all the series. Yeah, one of my regulars was telling me that when we were playing this case the other day, and they were saying the same thing, that like a lot of people are like, really? Like, yeah, the infamous 2-3. Yeah. One of my regulars was telling me that the other day, that this is like unanimously disliked for that reason. And it's kind of annoying too, some of the characters. Ben's not so bad, but actually then again Ben is in love with the 16-year-old, but yeah, never mind. Hey Ben, how you doing? Not to mention, he was draped in those gaudy symbols. What would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols? What do you think, Ben? What? Oh, I would have thought it was the ringmaster. Something just isn't adding up here. I wonder who they really saw. Better than yesterday? Is everything okay? I hope your day is going a little bit better. By the way, shout out to DK the Great for the follow, by the way. Thank you very much. I was hoping I could ask you a little bit about Regina. I'm completely serious about her. That's why I'm waiting for her even now. Why don't you wait for her maybe like 2 more years? 3. Really? That's so sweet. But if you really wanted to see Regina, shouldn't you just check out the 10? Ah! You haven't got a clue about things, do you, sweetheart? Huh? Waiting like this is a part of being in love. How so? If you had a clue, you would know that waiting is such a sweet, wonderful torture. When your body aches for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts. Yeah, I knew that. Poor Maya, she's so red she looks like a vine-ripe tomato. I witnessed a car crash yesterday, so I'm not running on adrenaline anymore, so yeah, better. Damn, that stinks. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, witnessing that, like, especially, like, up close can be a scary thing. I'm glad you're feeling better, though. So how is this new routine working out? Wouldn't you just take a chill pill already? Our routines are secret. We're gonna take ventriloquism world by storm. It'll be a real revolution. That sounds incredible. But let me make one thing clear. We're not gonna take on the world just because that jerk said we should. That jerk? Max Galactica. Performers should aim for the world. Who does he think he is? Trillo, you seem to be really fired up about all this. He needs to realize that he isn't the only one who can conquer the world stage. You're right. You're right. Mark my words. I, Trillo Quist, will win the Grand Prix. You're the man now, dawg. Row, row, row your boat will be the key to our glorious victory. Not to rain on your parade. But wouldn't a more mature song be best? Hey, you gotta start somewhere, right? Don't screw this up. You gotta be a part of this too. I actually show them that picture. Gotta love stick drift. Would you mind taking a look at this? It's... Oh. Okay, so I guess we're not looking at this. I guess we're not having people look at that. Okay. I thought, like, Max was serious about actually showing people this stuff. Okay. Okay, so they just know nothing. Got it. Fucking stop with the stick drift. Not even the fucking bottle? Bro, you got hit with this. Okay. Ah. I know something I'll get him talking. It's my badge, Maya! Why are you showing them my badge? Yeah, they're not even talking about the badge, then. Nothing? Okay. Let's go to the big top next. Wow, it's an unassuming ladder and rope. I wonder what those are for. Huh? Where was Regina? Well, if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here. Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you? No. I'm just, allergic to wild tigers. Hey, it's a rope. Probably for tightrope walking. That's a bit strange. There weren't any tightrope walkers in the show when we saw it. Just want to get a recount of that. Ah, a ladder. It's just a step ladder. What's the difference? They do the same thing, right? I think you should stick with the basic facts of the matter. Oh, okay. It's not even the worst arguing with her on this one. Okay, so doesn't seem like we have anything new in here. Can we go to the ringmaster's room? Yes. Check and see if there's anything in here. That piece of paper, I want to look at that fucking thing already. Is that a banana? Max and the ringmaster had their talk in this room. That could have been when the ringmaster put on Max's costume and went outside. Why'd he do that anyway? Was it like that cold or something? I mean, we were at the circus that day. You tell me, Maya. You may not know this, but they call this a tailcoat. Rope isn't the only thing we like tight, am I right? That's an insane thing to say. There's 1,000 things you could have said as your opening statement, but this is the thing you say. And they call this the face of someone who already knew that. What? A scrap of white paper sticking out of the coat pocket. Huh? Where? Where? Calm down, Maya. You can't just go rummaging through people's coats. He's dead! Take the fucking paper! Aw. You always make me feel like I'm doing something wrong. He's dead! Take the paper! I was talking about, like, your tank tops. What were you referring to? Your personality. This is where the ringmaster applied his makeup. It's quite a collection of the most understated colors. Shocking pink, for example. This one says 100% all-natural organic mascara. And this one says sensitive enough for a baby, shrug enough for a mime. The ringmaster must have really been concerned about his skincare. Very metrosexual. Okay, there's nothing in here. This is strange. Everything looks nice, but the stacks look old and cheap. Photo. Most of the stuff is stuff we've already talked about. I thought we'd maybe get new info. We looked at the trophies. Did I read Grand Prix? Peg room and Grand Prix. Okay. Tight like a tiger. That's right. Tight like a tiger. This is the table you use when visitors came to see him. Ew. There's mud caked on the table. Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, we talked about this before. Someone with terrible manners put the shoe on the table. That's probably how they fucking use your use your head. It's probably a footprint. What is you have to be metrosexual to care about skincare? As the son of a ginger, I very much care about skincare. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. I thought there'd be more in here. But clearly not. Okay, let's go to the cafeteria. Fight like a tiger. Nobody fucking clean this mess up? Guys, it's been like 2 days. You guys can clean up the cafeteria now. They still haven't cleaned this place up. My thoughts exactly, Maya. It barely got one look at this place. She slapped whoever was in charge across the face. Remind me to never invite her to my office. Okay, then. This is strange. There's nothing on top of the stand. Look here. Max is written on it. It must be his VIP table. Isn't it a bit small to be a VIP table? You won't be putting on a 10-course meal on this. Yes, you can still eat hamburgers, right? Okay. I'm gonna imagine that there's nothing in here. Nothing's popping up at me. Like extra clues or anything. Especially since they made it a point to say that this room was untouched. I figured there wasn't gonna be a lot of stuff over here. But I thought it was worth a shot. Let's go to the lodging houses. That's probably where we're gonna find most of our stuff. Fight like a tiger. Ha ha ha! Yeah, my boy. Oh, it's you two. You look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest? Hey, it's that wishless Dunham. Just brother Jake Dunham. I'm taking a rest right now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story. Miss Von Karma told me to come down here and do this for her. Yeah, I figured as much. Let me tell you something, pal. Listening to that old clown sucks all your energy. Every time he's done talking, he looks at you like you should be doing something. I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes. I know that, pal. You have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much? Francisca really set you up bad this time, didn't she? If you ask me, she should be listening to Mo herself. No way, pal. You're not gonna get me to backbite a woman with a whip. No way. Why are you defending her? Prosecutor Von Kammer's always got her eyes on us. And every time you definitely don't want her to show up, poof, there she is. Don't show up. 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 Looks like she's wound him up pretty tight. She is directly above us as we speak. Huh? How's that possible? According to the clown, the culprit jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. If that's what happened, it means the killer passed right by this window, pal. Oh, I see. Who lives in that room behind the window up there? The acrobat guy's room up there on the 3rd floor, it seems. Pretty soon, Miss Von Karma's gonna start an investigation up there. So don't get any ideas about going to the acrobat's room. Got it, pal? Alright, man. Francisca Von Karma. Thank you for the hydrate. Once she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out. Alright, so, in the meantime, let's talk to fucking Mo. You're making me thirsty talking like that. Mo's not here. If he was here, you would have been able to tell even before you stepped into this room. I'm sure you would have heard him laughing away. What do you think he's laughing at? What do you think he's laughing at when he's all by himself? I always thought he was just thinking up new jokes. He must really love his work. Alright. What is this? Look at that ceiling. It looks like someone punched a hole in it. You're right. I wonder what happened. I don't even want to imagine what goes on in here. Clown equipment is so funny looking. He's got a balancing ball, a unicycle, he's even got a trampoline. But they're all broken. Well, you gotta give them all a shot. Trying is the most important thing. He sure seems to have tried them all. But were any of them useful? Is there any shoes that have dirt on them? Big banana peel. I know what happened. Andy was playing Cuphead and threw a coffee mug up there. We're actually going to be playing Cuphead on Saturday. That's one of the games that's going to be on my Mark Madness agenda. Mo seems to be a voracious reader. Looks like look at all the hard books he has here. Okay, this is a rehash. Can we move? Okay. Anything new here? Okay, so we're missing something. Oh, cool. We need a full crew for it. The new game mode of Fortnite is insane, but you need a full crew or it won't work. What's the new game mode? Didn't think we were gonna have new stuff in the cafeteria. Here we go. Alright! Welcome to the wonderful and the fabulous cafeteria! Yikes. He's in an awfully good mood. Alright! You know what time it is! Riddle time! Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? Come on. You could answer it. It's easy. Because cafeteria Mexican pizza is probably a weapon of bowel destruction. Fuck that clown. He jump scared the shit out of me. Buzz! Wrong. Try again. Okay, what do you think, girlie? I got it. Okay, what is your answer? Because they're in a cafeteria. Exactly! It's an incredibly sad place at the cafe. I did it! What is going on? He's being too nice. It's reboot. For the first 2 minutes, you have to wipe the entire squad or they auto-respawn. After 2 minutes... Huh? It's reboot. So for the first 2 minutes, you have to wipe the entire squad or they auto-respawn. Okay. So you have to wipe everybody. After 2 minutes, you die. Oh, okay. Okay, so you have to wipe the entire squad in 2 minutes. Or they keep on respawning. After 2 minutes, so after 2 minutes, you're just dead for good. Got it. Today's been a real crazy day, hasn't it? You're telling me. I didn't think it was gonna be I didn't think it was gonna be so tough. Tough? Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh. For instance, it was such a tough crowd. This morning, I had to smash watermelons. I told them all a great story named greater jokes, but no one busted out laughing. And it's Season 2 map and weapons, so it's insane. Back in a minute, gonna alert, do your thing. You even used the famed no shoes, no shirt, no service joke. Exactly! How could you not laugh at stunning comedy like that? Are you 100% sure that your testimony... Are you 100% sure about your testimony today? I saw what I saw. I swear, that creep just flew through the air? It wasn't exactly flying, per se. It was more like floating. The silhouette of his face made me positive it was Max. I don't see a psych lock. He must be telling the truth. Maybe he thinks he saw Max? Ah, not this picture. He showed it to you guys too? Huh? You seen it as well? Well, you know what they say about Maximilian Galactica. He really gets around. Ha 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 ha! Oh yeah. He didn't just show me that picture. What do you mean? He showed me his bust, too. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous. It's in the picture, I think. Is that... Oh. Is that where the Maximilian thing is? Was supposed to be? Is that where his bust was? He'd make us worship it. Every day, he made us bow to its greatness. He's got a big bust? I wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's bust. Not that. I'm into that sort of thing. Max's bust shouldn't be on that... Should be on that small table over there. There's nothing over there. Really? Oh, yeah. When was it? I say about 5 days ago, all of a sudden, the bust disappeared. It was probably in that fucking chest. Did they use the bust? No fucking way. Did they use... It's Regina. It's Regina. It's Regina. She's short. She put the bust on, like, the shoulders to make it seem like It was Max. Yeah, it's Regina. It disappeared? If you want to see it, there's a photo on the bulletin board over there. Max just had the picture up. Excuse me, Max just had the picture up. Hey, this thing's really cool. Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me. Sure, as long as I'm not paying for it. Aww. Is there anything else that's changed about this place? Nope, nothing changed that I can see. I wonder if he's actually thinking about this or if he's setting up a bad joke. Nope. Drawing a blank here. Quiet Mo is a good Mo in my book. I guess there really aren't any other things that have changed, huh? Well, there is this one teensy tiny thing that does seem different. Tell us! Well, on the morning of the crime, over on that bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted front and center. Piece of paper? It's torn, so I don't know what it said. But I could see its title. Yikes! It says, "To the murderer." Murderer? Yup. That's what it says, but the rest of it has been ripped off. And I don't know who posted it. When did you find this? When did you find this? The morning before the murder. No fucking way. Before the murder? Yes, the ringmaster was killed the night after this paper was discovered. Who in the world posted this thing? Nick, I think we better follow up on this important lead. We got please stop. Oh my god. Let's see. That's around when Max clonked Ben over the head. Sorry I hadn't remembered it until now. It was torn before anyone really paid any attention to it. So you don't know what was written on it, do you? Unfortunately, I don't. But I bet you they would know. Who are they? Max and Ben. They were here before me that morning. Interesting. Alright, let's talk to Max and Ben. Would you mind taking a look at this? Okay. What the fuck? Alright, I don't... Am I missing something here? Ben! Look at the fucking post-it! Okay, whatever. Let's go back to the lodging. Maybe we can get lucky and go upstairs. Okay. Circus entrance. Let's show this to Mr. Max, see what he has to say. Do you know anything about this note? The morning of the murder, it was posted on the wall in the cafeteria. I do know about that note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat. Your heart skipped a beat? While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and the company entered the room. And company? I guess it wasn't really a company. It was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it into his There we go. Shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat. Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing? Let's see. Uh-huh. Oh, I don't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go on and find out on your own. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. Watch, now I'm gonna go to the fucking ringmaster's office and it's not gonna be there. I might also want to ask my sweetie pie princess. Alright, buddy. Alright, you've been enough use for me today, Max. Hey, do you see that? There's a scrap of paper shoved into the pocket of the tailcoat. You know, I got a feeling I know what that is. I bet that's the other half of the note that Mo gave us. Let's hurry up and check that thing out, Nick. I knew it. It fits perfectly with the other piece. What does it say? What does it say? To the murderer, I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. No way. Tonight at 10 p.m.? That's when the murder took place. Now we need to find out who called out the ringmaster. Interesting. Let's see if we can ask Ben about this. Sure, Ben. Fucking dumb shit. Alright, let's go back to the lodging then. Ah, my boy. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. I'm sure you did a good job as usual. Well, I'm done with the investigation of the acrobat, finally. But with Miss Von Karma? Uh-oh. Is that hyperventilating? Nick, what is that? That beeping sound? It's Miss Von Karma. Huh? Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind. Some sort of pager or something? If you don't mind, pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, quick. See ya, pal. I didn't know that Gunshoe can run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot. Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens. Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here. The wind's as biting as... Ow! As biting as lashes from a whip. Von Karma? She really did appear. It was a real battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you? Tomorrow will be the day my dream finally comes true. You mean the story of my defeat at your hands making the national news? National news. You possess such a small sense scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your miserable plight will be known internationally. I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by just a smidge. Miss Von Karma, it appears you got your hands on something big, huh? Ha! I'm amazed you picked up on that much. Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head. I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Any more hints? A conclusive witness? You mean the acrobat, right? I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yeah, I get it already. You want to beat and destroy me. I can't worry about her. I've got to find out more information myself. Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back. My dad? You must mean the esteemed Manfred von Karma. Of course, your dad. I know you miss him. Enough out of you. One more word, and you'll get a mouthful of whip. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this? Or any other conversation? Then what's this revenge thing you're talking about? You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I have to see him again. One more time. Him? I'm sure you know who I'm referring to. Miles Edgeworth. What? Yeah, wait a minute. What's going on with Edgeworth? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth? What's going on here? Miles Edgeworth? Why would you even bring him up? You haven't forgotten, have you? You know who it was? Did you know who it was that trained the great gifted prosecutor, Mr. Miles Edgeworth? Manfred von Karma. Exactly right. It was my papa. That means that Edgeworth was... right again. Miles was like a little brother to me. Is it Miles older than her? Huh? Little brother? But Edgeworth and Nick are the same age. Edgeworth. The man who inspired me to become an attorney. I fought against him in a few cases. But a little after that, that case was over. He vanished. It's your fault he's gone. Huh? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Nick, what does she mean? Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case. And then, with the case after that one... he never set foot in a court again. And then one day, he just vanished. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. What? That's insane. I don't buy it, but that's insane. That was 1 year ago. It was a few months after you left to go back home. Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead? I don't believe it. He's still alive. I'm sure of it. Somewhere in the world, he's still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory muddied the honorable name Von Karma. I'm going to find him. And then, I'm going to teach him his rightful place with my own two hands. Nick! About Mr. Edgeworth. I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay? Nick. Miss Von Karma? What? I don't know if you're God's gift to prosecutors or not, but I've had enough of you. Him too. What in the world happened? This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you of you two today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen. Nick? Let's go. We need to talk with the performer on the 3rd floor. Sorry I brought it up, Nick. This guy has a cool character design. He must be Phoenix Wright. Alright, so this guy's gonna talk like a surfer. Yes. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. Ken Dingling. Alrighty. But here at the surface, thank God, I'm gonna call you Acro. But here at the circus, everyone calls me Acro. Mr. Acro. How do you know my name? The detective told me. He said you'd definitely show up here. Acro, you're a member of the circus as well. That's right. I mainly perform on the tightrope or the flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform is in my wheelchair. Must have had an accident. Acro, why did you join the circus? When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. Then one night, they decided to run away from it all, without me. The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such an incredible care of me. He was truly a lifesaver. It seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint. He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. And now, look how someone repaid him for all good in his life, for all the good in his life. I'm smoking food almost here. If you guys don't hear my mic as well, it's because obviously like the thing's on my half on my ear. It's such a shame. Sometimes I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers, or perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. Wonder if he spoiled Regina. Regina's so cute. She's truly a princess. Truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing? Do I detect a hint of a grudge against Regina? I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair? Nerves in my legs were badly damaged. And you can't walk now? I can't even stand now. And since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself. That's awful. The accident happened during an acrobatic session, right? Excuse me, the accident happened during an acrobatic session, right? Interesting. Cyclops. It didn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature. What's on your mind, Mr. Wright? Well, exactly when were you injured? It's been almost 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice. 6 months ago. What in the world went on at this circus then? I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room. I was at the hospital all day yesterday. Ah, were you there for rehabilitation? What about the murder? Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before, and they allowed me to go to the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor office, I was convinced that it was all a dream. Huh? Why are you so confused? Why are you so confused, Maya? I just couldn't believe it. Like, I saw what I saw. What is he even talking about? When I saw what I saw. What you saw? Jeez, that sounded real ominous. Oh, did he actually witness a murder? What did you see, Acro? That night. I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window. I see, the scene of the crime was I see, the scene of the crime was right below your window. That's when I looked out the window. What did you see? He was flying straight into the air. He? Maximilian Galactica. What? That's what I thought he'd say. You're absolutely positive that it was Max you saw flying? I'm absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind. Nick. Let me just see what he has to say. I have to ask you, how were you injured? I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident that happened during practice. Yes, unfortunately, acrobatics are prone to all sorts of injuries. He's lying. If there were a real cause, they'd have no reason to keep it secret. He'd have no reason to keep it secret. If that were the real cause. Acro, are you really telling me that a practice accident was the cause of your injury? Come on. Okay, whatever. See if I can present him with anything else. What's this? That's what we want to know. What was posted in the cafeteria in the morning before the murder? Oh, shit. In the cafeteria? What happened? You suddenly looks incredibly serious. Because if it's got something to do with her, then you should go straight to the source. Her? Regina, ask her about it. Oh, okay. Let me read that again. Maximilian Galactica, right? You'll have to forgive me, but I try not to think about him. Acker won't even look at him. It looks like something is really weighing on him. Okay. Let me see. Okay, there's not really any reason he should know about that. Maybe he knows about money. Money is a great friend of mine. That pile of treasure over there is his collection, huh? That is indeed. Money will bring anything back with him. Aw, that's so cute. Yeah, I'm not great with the ladies. That's ominous. But seems to be pretty popular with the animals. When did Regina's tiger die? lion. Yeah. Regina's lion mauled him. I'm willing to bet, like, money on that. I've got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, Nick! Wonderful. Today's special is filet of Phoenix. Stay, heal. Oh, Maya, Nick! It's you guys! I'm sorry. I guess I made a mistake. A mistake? Yeah, a little one. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson. Wow. I was expecting more of a monkey than a human. A monkey? It's a pity about what happened to Ringmaster. Dad? Everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite a man. He was. I love my dad so much. I hate to say it, but she doesn't really seem all that broken up about her father. But that's why I feel so lonely. Now I won't be able to see him for a while. For a while? Does she not? For a while? Yeah. When Leon died, I talked with my dad and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. Oh no. Oh no. A star? That means that my dad is looking down on me from the sky. That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone. When someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. That's kind of sweet. But I bet you there's no way that Maya believes that. What do you mean there's no way I believe that? Do you think that one day I'll be a star too? Of course! You really think so? Yeah, you will, I think. I've got a feeling that everyone's doing great up there in the sky. I wonder if everything is alright with Regina. You know, I thought she might be involved with the murder. Now I don't know so much. Maybe she's playing dumb, but like, I don't know, like, just to go back and clear something up. Why'd you want to teach the monkey a lesson? Because he's a meanie. He's got something that means a lot to me. Something that means a lot to you? It must be something shiny, right? Actually, it's a stage costume. It's got a lot of spangles. It's really beautiful, you should see it. We should? When the costume gets hit by the sunlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney! Huh? If you saw that monkey, you'd get my costume back for me, wouldn't you? It's really important to me. But of course, leave it all to us! Guess there's no turning down that request. Yay! You're really gonna do it? Alright, cool. I guess we're getting a costume for a monkey. Regina, have you ever seen this before? I know what this is. Really? Well, it was in my pocket for a while. It was in your pocket? This piece of paper was in your pocket? I guess I noticed it when it was in there around breakfast time. Breakfast time? Yeah. I always take acro as breakfast in the morning. That's when I also take out the trash in this room. Then I go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast. And that's when you realize this piece of paper was in your pocket. Yep. But since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged to someone else's pocket. And then what? I wonder if the person who lost it was in trouble, so... You didn't put it on the bulletin board, did you, in the cafeteria, did you? I did! I stuck it up there. How'd you know? So it was Regina who put it up there. When did this happen? The morning of the murder, I think. That explains a lot. I wonder who wrote this. That's interesting. There's no denying it, Max is cool. I want to try flying someday with Max. She's already flown off into her own little world. Nick, I want to try flying too. Okay. I'll think about it. That's Pepper, isn't it? From the cafeteria. Huh? It's from the cafeteria? It's not? I remember seeing it there. So this was the cafeteria's Pepper. You know, I'm not a big fan of Pepper. Love when it does stuff like that. Okay. Just want to make sure. Oh. He just loves to cause nothing but trouble, that cute little monkey. But don't you think using a tiger to scare him is a bit much? Huh? Why's that? Do you really have to ask that? It's dangerous to use a tiger for that kind of thing. It's not dangerous at all. Reed's is just a little kitten. I've seen plenty of kittens, and that's now a kitten. Let me see something. Oh, it's Acro! He's in his room today? Yeah, he is. We just came from a meeting with him. I hope his legs get better soon. Acro's so incredible, especially on the trapeze. The trapeze is that enormous swing hanging from the top of the tent, right? Yep, that's it. I really want to see him up there again. Acro the Acrobat. That's strange. Acro doesn't seem to have very many nice things to say about Regina. But Regina seems to like Acro just fine. Probably gonna say the same thing, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I figured it wouldn't be anything here. Let's see. Sure. Let's go back to Acro's room. Ew! It's a huge pile of trash! One man's trash is another monkey's treasure. I guess you're right. Look. They're all shiny things. He's even got a motorcycle exhaust. What do you call this thing? Oh, a tuba, right? Of course it's a tuba, silly. You didn't know that? Hey, it's a picture of Regina. Oh, she is a shining beauty. No objections here. He's got a barbell. Look around, everything is for upper body strength. Wait a second. These are the same machines I see on TV all the time. Hey, Nick! What? I don't have this one. This barbell here is a new model. Don't overdo it, Maya. You don't want to end up a muscle woman. What is this? These are footprints. We're not going to ask about the footprints in the paraplegic's room? Okay. Let me present Regina's profile. See what he says. Regina. She's cool, isn't she? Can you believe such a cute girl is an animal tamer? It seems animals aren't the only things she tames. Huh? Max the ringmaster, Ben. She's got them all under her thumb. What do you mean? Maybe I went a bit overboard. It's just Regina's innocence. She was incredibly sheltered as a child. I'd say it seems that way. That's why she could be so cruel. What? Regina's just like the animal she claims to tame. She's innocent, thus she can be cruel. I don't know what happened between Acro and Regina. Give me something. Hey, we already talked about this. Anything else I could present? So anything with Max, he just... Know about this? Your condition has nothing to do with the fucking autopsy report. Okay. Maybe Mo? Yeah. Thinking that. I'm putting on a slapper right now. Mo's not here. What's that? I hear something. Stop it, Nick. You're scaring me. Uh-oh. Nick, it's money. There it is. That's money. That money's holding something. That's it. That's the thing that means a lot to Regina, remember? Alright, time to take on this monkey attorney style. Yikes! Wow! I tried to have a monkey-to-monkey talk like he did. I really did. Nick, you! I slipped away from money. I slipped away while money was distracted. I haven't saved at all. Let me do that. Oh, I did. Just like 15 minutes ago, though. Wow, you really are on the ball today, huh, Nick? Let me see it. Let me see it. Huh? You can see it fine from where you are. You know what I mean. I want to try it on. Maybe then they'll take you at... Maybe then they'll take you at the circus and I could get some peace of mind and quiet. I kind of wish I had a red TV. It's a little obnoxious. What's the matter now? It doesn't fit me at all. Oh well. I guess it's time for you to lay off the burgers. Not to mention, it doesn't look like something any girl I know would actually wear. Alright, let's go back to the lodging. Here you go, Regina. Yay, thank you. You really got it back for me. Don't mention it. I love you, Mr. Attorney. It's nothing. No wonder guys melt so much in front of this girl. Hey, Regina. That costume of yours is... That costume is yours, right? I tried it on, but it didn't fit me. Huh? This costume? This isn't mine. It was Leon's. Leon's? You know, the lion she told us about. Oh, that... The one that someone killed? Leon, he was killed, wasn't he? That's right, my dad killed him. Oh, why was he killed? Well, Leon did something really bad during practice. Gee, I wonder who he crippled. I wonder what he did. During practice? Leon was sitting down, and then he opened his mouth. You know, Gah! Usually when he did that, I would put my head into his mouth. Wait, what? You put your head into a lion's mouth? I sure did. The people in the crowd always loved seeing me do that. They always started screaming. You sure they were screaming because they loved seeing you do that? Anyways, what was the bad thing? Oh yeah, Leon bit someone during that practice. Gee, I wonder who he bit. Regina, everything was alright though, right? No, it wasn't alright. That was a problem. My dad was incredibly angry. And that's when Leon... Yeah, that's when he became a star in the sky. Poor thing. Who was the, who did he bite? I wonder who he bit. What about this? Can you tell me this? Okay. Yeah, sure, yeah. Just gonna yap now. Alright, let's go back. Let's go back to, what's his name? Maybe he knows. Okay, cool. I know not everyone digs the circus trial, but I think it's intense. I think it's far from intense. I'm not gonna acknowledge that joke. Alright, let's try this. I wanted to ask you, how were you injured? I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident during practice? Yes, unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. He's lying. If that were real, he'd have no reason to keep a secret. Akka, are you telling me that a practice accident was the cause of your injury?
Take that!
Leon. 6 months ago, you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured. I know I'm on the right track. I just need to keep going. You're saying that I was attacked by a lion? That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit. Okay, maybe attacked is not the best word to be using. So let me rephrase this as battled the lion. You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion? Because you had to fight it. You had to fight it to save someone.
Take that!
What? No! No! This guy is pretty ripped. Okay, so you probably attacked Russell then. No! Okay, so, I mean, we don't... I don't know, then. Are you trying to beat a confession out of him? Yeah, but... apparently he was trying to save someone. I thought it was Regina. Okay, so let me go back to... no, not macros. Let me go back to... I think if I show Max this, he'll give me more info. I saw my boy. Come on. No, there is. Okay. Fucking stop! Man, this guy's fucking useless. Can I get more, like, info? No. Of course not. Fabulous! He's not on screen. You want me to just say it? Okay. She's yapping. Maybe the cafeteria? Oh, you know what? Let's ask Mo. I think Mo's still in the cafeteria. Something smells fantastic. So we know it can't be Mo. Wait. I know what it is. It's burgers. Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to the Bistro du Circade, aka the cafeteria. Tired of getting over COVID at the moment? That sucks, man. COVID stinks. I'm lucky to have not gotten it, at least as far as I know. But I've just seen so many people get it, and I always hear how much it fucking stinks. It smells so good in here, and those burgers look great. She's drooling like she's some sort of crazy burger monster. My burgers are the best. Juicy meat toasted buns. Special sauce. I'm at the con next week. Excited for that. What con? At A-Con. What con? They're absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger. One bite will send you into hamburger heaven. I bet. I can tell by the smell. Whoa, I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some kind of special power. Now that the Ringmaster's gone, what are you gonna do? That's all I've thought about for the last 2 days. Dice Tower East is a pretty large board game con for 5 days. That's pretty good. Have fun, man. That sounds cool. Heard A-Con, now I want to listen to Smack That. A-Con. Everyone loved Russell. You've heard Acro's story, haven't you? Like how he was adopted when he was younger? He calmed down a bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder. Acro was so upset that he said he couldn't go on. He was that upset? Yes, he was. Anyways, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown. Board game con sounds awesome. That does sound pretty fun. I've been thinking of trying to put on the Ringmaster's shoes. Oh, that's pretty convenient, Mo. What? Really? Max would still be an issue, though. Max? He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue his importance. It's probably the reason the circus is still around. A lot of what he says is right. Love the smoker clown. Thanks. Mo? All that's left is to see if everyone can get over the tragedy. You know. The tragedy? You know. What is he talking about? Get over what tragedy, Mo? Huh? Don't worry about it, it's nothing at all. You must mean the tragic death of the ringmaster, right? yes, that's it. You're right, girlie. dang. Correctamundo. Doesn't he mean dick? Mo, I mean no disrespect here, but are you lying to us? No, not at all. What makes you think that? Just the way you say everyone can get over the tragedy seemed a bit strange. Sounded like you were talking about something else from a long time ago. Eek. Mo? I'm right, aren't I? Uh-oh. So we're getting closer to the truth now. It was about 6 months ago. It was just a little accident. Give me a break. Us old men have accidents. I wear big pants for a reason. 6 months ago, eh? Alright, let me save. Gotta love stick drifts. This guy doesn't seem like a hard nut to crack. Mo, please tell us what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on at the circus? Okay. There's no need to look so scary when you ask me. Hey, look over there, some juicy burgers. Let's eat instead. Unfortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich guy myself. Oh. Actually, I'm kind of got an idea of what happened back then. Is that something about an accident? This wouldn't happen to be the cause of the accident, would it? I heard a little bit about it from Regina. Leon made a big mistake during the practice, didn't he? How did you? I told him so many times. You shouldn't be doing such dangerous acts. Like putting her head inside Leon's mouth, right? Yeah, but Regina believed in Leon. She believed so strongly that the ringmaster went along. Oh, wow. She believed so strongly that the ringmaster went along. He never could say no to her. Out of curiosity, who was bitten? Come on, Mo, don't clam up on me now. Who did Leon bite on the head? What? I promise I wouldn't say anything. You promise? He's involved in this too. He's involved? Huh? Mo must be talking about... Mo. As a person that you promised you wouldn't say anything... Yeah, I don't know why I didn't. It must have been Acro, right? How'd you know? Don't worry about that, Mo. Get into the bottom of this accident may help solve what happened to the ringmaster. No way! I need to know the truth about what happened to Russell. Please tell me what you know. I'm sorry, Acro. Thank God. It's just like you said, you know, the accident. Did someone die? No, but it probably would have been better off if he had. What? How would you know that it would have been better? He's still alive. But when he got bit, he suffered massive brain damage. He suffered massive brain damage? He doesn't seem off. He'll never recover from the coma he's in. Wait. Oh, fuck. So somebody... Oh. Okay, so there's 2 people that got bit by that lion. Okay. Coma? All he does now is lay in his head at the hospital. Bed at the hospital. And that's all he's ever going to be able to do. I see. How is he related to Acro? He's his brother. Huh? The person who got bit was Acro's brother. Brother? They were in the acrobat team as brothers, Acro and Bat. Cute names, I thought. Anyways, they were an incredible team. Cut down together in their prime. Who's Acro's younger brother? Sean Dingling. But everyone calls him Bat. He fell in love with Regina, trying to win her love with... Oh, man. Another one. I have to see how old this guy is. He fell in love with Regina, trying to win her love was his downfall. Everyone seems to fall in love with Regina. 6 months ago, while we were practicing, all of a sudden, Bat blurts out, "Let me perform with Leon." Why'd he do that? I don't know, but that's what caused the accident. Oh my god. I'll never forget that moment. It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling. What? You mean Leon? Yes, Leon. When he bit down, he was smiling. That's interesting. Some sick grin. No way, that's impossible. A smirking lion? A flying murderer? Why does it seem like this? That's always Mo who catches all these incredible events. Excuse me. Nick, can lions smile? We never told the police about the incident. The circus would have been shut down if we had. The next day, the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle. So that's what really happened. Well, you guys were so serious. How am I supposed to do? What was I supposed to do? I had to tell you. But all this truthfulness has put me in the mood for a burger. Here, you two have some pepper. Shaka, shaka, shaka. There he goes again. Acting like his normal crazy stuff. Chew! Achoo! Nice, what a wonderful sneeze. Huh? You think so? You sneeze with pepper and slip on a banana peel. That's basic clownsmanship. Girly, I know you gotta understand. Nick, I think you'd make a great clown. Other than Regina, I've never seen a cuter sneeze. Does Regina sneeze with pepper too? She does. Bat would always tease her with pepper. Interesting. Interesting, okay. Bat, from my point of view, those two always look so perfect together. They looked perfect together? Huh? Let me look at how Bat is. Cool, 22. Sick. Really neat. I love all these people talking to this underage girl. Nice. Okay, so she... Oh. Okay, so let me look at this again. What do you think about this person? Sorry. Sorry? I've already given my heart to another man. So I'm not interested in enrolling in your dating service. Huh? I just want to know if you knew this person. Oh, alright. I don't think Bat is still in a coma. I actually think Bat is the killer now. Ah, Mr. Wright, back again, I see. Well, he did say I'll be back. Wait, or was that someone else? We're back because Acro's hiding why his legs were injured. He was hurt in the accident 6 months ago. It would seem that he knows what we know. Well, it seems like we got things you need to talk about, so fire away. Present. Alright, let's do this again. Alright. You're saying that I was attacked by a lion? That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. No animal tamer. If a lion were coming at me, I'd be running to the exit. Okay. Maybe attacked is not the best word to be using. Let me rephrase this. You battled the lion. You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion? Because you had to fight it. You had to fight it to save someone. Bat. It was a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. You tried to save him, didn't you? And that's how you got that terrible injury. That's why he hates fucking Regina so much. Mo, he must have told you. Yeah, we learned about Bat from Mo. But he didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. I suppose it was just a slip of the tongue on his part. That's how I figured it out. A slip of the tongue. Anyways, there was an incredible team cut down together in their prime. Cut down together. That's where he slipped, and that's how I figured it out. You ended up at the center stage of the same accident, like always. I see. But an accident is an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault. Still haven't broken Acro's last cyclock. This must be one incredibly deep-seated secret. Wasn't anyone's fault. You care to explain more? Acro, I know you're still hiding something from me. Maybe someone you don't like. Maybe someone you don't like, seem to like much, is the reason you're being evasive. Regina. You always seem calm and collected until you start talking about her. Saying things like she is cruel. Well done, Mr. Attorney. You got quite the set of eagle eyes. You know, her tiger tried to attack me. Regent tried to attack you? Twice. He wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred on Leon to attack Bat, are you? Leon was never taught a command to attack people. Regina isn't capable of doing anything like that. Besides, Regina had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. Regina and Bat were such good friends back then. But you still hate Regina? I've got proof of it. What? What are you talking about? Oh, maybe I overdid it again. If I could hand something over to Acro, maybe it'll... Here's proof that you had it out for Regina all along. This. Where'd you get it? Regina posted on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. Before that, it was in her pocket. Okay, well, we got this dialogue. You wrote this, and then you put it in her pocket. That's right. That's right, isn't it? That's right. Well done, Mr. Wright. Oh, the locks are broken. Ooh. Alright. My legs were injured by Leon 6 months ago. My younger brother, Bat, had a dare with Regina. A dare? An absurd dare. If I could put my head inside of Leon's mouth like you do, you have to go to the movies with me on a date. That's insane! Didn't he know how dangerous that is? We all thought he was being stupid too. That lion was very old to begin with. And age brought with it countless experience in doing that very trick. Unfortunately, this particular time, I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing. And that's when the accident happened? He just wanted to take her out to the movies. Poor Bat. When Leon chomped down, I jumped towards him. Then Leon attacked me, and that's how I ended up. What about Bat? He's still in a coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him. It seems like a conspiracy between both of them. I see. I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again. And that's the reason why I keep going. Bat and Regina, they were such good friends. Oh yeah. Why don't you take a look at this? What is it? This is a scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him. Gross, it's covered in blood. This scarf. It was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident. When he did it, he looked like he was smiling. He? Leon, obviously. Oh! When he bit down on Bat's head, the expression on Leon's face looked like a grin. Nick! I know, Mel said the same thing. What do you think it all means? Oh, come the fuck on. I'll be taking that scarf if you don't mind. What a fucking bitch. Miss Von Karma? I've already heard everything, so hand over the scarf. But the scarf is evidence in the trial. That is for me to decide. I think we should begin our preparations now, Acro. Preparations? I've served a summons to Acro to appear in court tomorrow. Acro, we'll talk more at the prosecutor's office. Acro, a witness? Come, Acro, let's go to the office. Yes, ma'am. Oh, man. Nick, what do we do now? How are we going to handle tomorrow? Don't worry about it. I'll figure something out. Look at you, full of confidence. You must have something figured you could use. It was all beginning to come together.